Hey guys, Altered State here. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. The music's intense already, and we're just now starting. Okay, so it did just pick up right here. Good.
For later.
Let's see what we got. And why is the music so intense? And why is it so loud? There we go. It's a little bit better. Can you come here? Does anybody else see that? Is it just those three guys? Should I blow him up? So I don't know what happened last time. My webcam glitched right at the end. And the entire file was corrupted, so it's gone.
See them. They can't see me.
The entire file is gone. So the last episode, I apologize. There's no webcam. That's fine though. What are you doing, sir? That guy didn't see? He did. Right? Nice. It's all good. Nobody even saw me. Oh, there's more people. Why are there more people? How did I not see all these people? Holy crap. I also don't have my fire spitter because it locked it out of the room. Come investigate, I dare you.
Blast him, man down.
I'm surprised they're not more alert after I completely blew up some guy.
No one disappears without a trace.
Yeah, he's right there. Go look. He didn't disappear without a trace. You're crazy, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't take your health potion, I'm sorry. As much as I would love to. I can't see your face. Can't tell if you're hidden. How do I get up there? Is that guy facing me? No. But sort of.
Driving myself mad.
You are mad. I think I can do 2 arrows and... Did I just completely miss? Okay, so maybe 2 arrows isn't the way to go when you're trying to be precise. Why are you facing me? You're gonna make me go all the way around? So I can get the sneaky on you?
Got a body over here.
What? No. There's no body. No body.
Someone just killed one of us.
No, that never happens. Ever. Can he hear me?
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Okay.
That's the last of them.
Nice. Nobody even knew I was here. Why is the...
Or not.
What? Oh god. Okay. Ah, rude. No, give me your shit. Yeah.
Cannot escape our
Uh-huh.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving.
Take it.
You have to find Gaia.
I'll find Gaia. All right. Ooh, I have 2 skills. When did that happen? Let's sell. Whoops, there's only one. Sell one of those. Sell one of that too. Take your thing. Alright, grab some more mushrooms. Whoa, why are you jumping over that? Huh? There's a glass. Take both of your glasses.
Save these for the trail.
What do you got, huh? Alright, I'll take this Deathbringer gun. It has more ammo. How do I get up there? Can I get up there? Doesn't matter too much. That guy just has a potion, I'm pretty sure. As long as there's no like audio logs and stuff I'm missing up there, I don't care too much.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her
Oh.
personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics,
Oh.
that stuff.
Whoa.
Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots.
I didn't notice.
The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger.
Whoa.
So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
Let's do
Get
this.
it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
Hold on, let me read the thing.
Gaia was designed to save life.
She was designed to save life, remember that. If I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you up as Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are, have confidence in yourself, you know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Ayomide Kilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers. Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth.
Why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True.
Leave that there.
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw.
Alert.
What?
Structural failure prevents access.
Thunderjaw? You were gonna say there's a Thunderjaw in the cauldron? Probably in the final one. Totally screwed it up. Does this just play the same thing again?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen,
Yeah.
and this is Hephaestus.
Okay, sorry. Hey, is that a text thingy over there? Oh yeah! Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind. As though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from fossil records too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around a century or two to see what she makes. Margot. Wait, was that a different one? No, same one. There should be 2 more text thingies in here somewhere. Otherwise, I've missed 2. Not a huge deal, but I
I've
just
seen these shapes before.
like to be
In
thorough, you know?
cauldrons.
But of course,
But of course.
birthing places of Gaia's machines.
So, am I supposed to have completed all of the cauldrons before this area? Because luckily, I just did 2 of them. Excuse me. Right before doing this one. Mushrooms. Where are the missing text logs, eh? How do I get up above where the other enemies were? Because there's I see a thing. I see it. It's right there. Let's drop this and see if we can figure some stuff out. Bunker door. Bunker dory. I seen it. I seen the log. Are we supposed to go through and then come back up through there? It's so dark, it's hard to see. I don't know if there's things I can grab onto, hold on to. The voice thing didn't tell me I couldn't go that way again. Okay, let's just go through the door and see if we end up coming back through this way. We're bringing our Deathbringer,
Now this thing's dangerous.
because it brings death, and we're bringing it. Oh, look, stairs! Just like I predicted. There's nothing over here. Oh, I have to get in there? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I see more things.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Hold up. Where's the desert? How do I have 25 of those already?
But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Slagshine. Whoa! That was weird.
More Eclipse.
Oh, really? So this is why we brought the Deathbringer. This is why we bringed the Death Broder. And you over there with another Deathbringer, huh? Heh. I'm just gonna... Probably gonna set me up to take him out all sneaky, but I have a Deathbringer. So I'm gonna bring the death. Maybe. Is this gonna bring me down to their level? Hollow projector. Well, I'm glad I decided to finish this mission later, because I only had 8 minutes left of recording.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
That's a lot.
Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
I wonder why we never met Apollo. What happened there? Because we'd have all this knowledge. Hey, and the winner is encapsulated DNA. Whee! Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300, 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed, propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life is the hero beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do until next time. Peace be with you. Samina. Okay. Much to add over there. It's just a shiny. Oh, is this the missing text log? Yeah, it is. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of the procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed the goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing with children and adolescents, demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia Personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half of my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. She's so sweet. Samina. That's not the door. We gotta go through here and murder all the people. Hello. Yep.
Fear the power.
Fear what? And they bow the health. Of course there's more. Take your metal shards. I can't take your desert glass. Let's do a couple just to make some room. Just get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of all my animal bones because I can always get more. Those are pretty easy. Fox bone, fish bone, boar bone, rabbit bone, and goose bone. Alright, now I got so many spaces. Oh, did you see me? What are you gonna do about it? I have one too. And mine is more deadlier. The last guy up there.
That's the last of them.
Good dog.
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
All right. Remember the Deathbringers here. There we go. My health's full. I'm looking around in the Cave of Wonders, wondering what is in the cave. Saw there was a ladder, so I might have to climb that. There's no crazy... What was that? I heard a zappy noise. Open! It didn't open. Cave of Wonders. Whoa, what are you doing? Alright, that's where I'm supposed to go. See red things. Makes you think I can unlock them somehow. Yerp. Oh yeah, parkour. There's mushrooms growing up here? Oh.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what
Wait
end?
a minute.
My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well.
Thanks, man.
Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome
Whoa!
to Hades.
Hi.
Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what?
What
Just
the what?
plumb crazy, ain't it?
Sounds like a
Well,
Hades thing.
No, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. A spinning top that won't stop wobbling.
Top that
what
won't
are you gonna
stop.
do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
Okay.
That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal.
Kind of metal.
Welcome to Hades.
Kind of fucked up.
Welcome to the void.
To the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
You're the entity.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Read. Let's read a text log. Noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyway. This is a funny sentence. Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. And you know it. Old Trav don't think no truck with commercialized razzle-dazzle. Uh-huh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citarum runoff than listen to a Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God, swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind. Gore grind. Don't even know my own taste in music. Some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore you'll see. Or hear, rather. In the screech that rends the air and feel in the throbbing pulse of floor and walls and ceiling swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of gothic death fish. Hallelujah. Sarzo's request to turn it down? No can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants. Chocolate malts, an industrial accident vids. Last I heard, he was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, that was Trav. That's not how his voice sounded at all. Oops. What about this one? Whoopsies. Hades Protocol. Let me see who this one is by. Don't know. Oh, Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control. But by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. Jesus, couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control in simulation after simulation. Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky, I swear. Ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell. preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are pretty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow. Alligators. Alligators. Of course. That's how you end a rant like that. Oh god, I keep going too early. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo Archive submission, that number, your 666 submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings regarding inappropriate materials, you choose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me, then, to thank you on 2 accounts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. Truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just 1, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion if Travis Tate submits it. It's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. I'd have a word to the world to say that after all the rest of us do anyway. Samina. Okay, that was the last one of those. Oh yeah, I don't have my Deathbringer.
Looks like the only way onwards.
I couldn't bring my death. Shit. Oh, my back. Back hurts. I want my Deathbringer back. It's not. That's just. Oh god. Let's read the thing before we project the hollow things. FC chamber. Oh, there's more in here. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. Their revelation astonishing. I don't know what you have to give Far Zenith and Trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FC's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. I see another one over there. What does this do, though? How do I project? Oh, I have to press it. Ah! Activate.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program.
Are you French?
Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords.
That's not too far from
That
now.
may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Alright. Let me look around. I know there's more things in here. I can see them on my map. I finally figured out that that's what those little boxes are. They're important thingies to pick up. Cradle sealed. Eleuthia 1 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across the Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good for a maiden voyage is a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk, in addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 2 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. This episode is really exposition heavy, but
Full already.
I'm full already. But there's a lot of interesting stuff going on.
These.
I don't know what they are. Hold on a sec. Development of artificial personae for cradles, servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 04 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will, amusing on first glance perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just Data Corrupted.
What I think they are?
What were you saying?
Artificial wombs.
Oh.
Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Cloning machines. Wow, artificial wombs. Can't scan those ones. Alright, let's go upstairs. See what we got going on upstairs. Does this lead into that
facilities.
Whoa.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
You were one of the humans that came out.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I'm guessing. Oh. I'm guessing we'll have to go back to the heart of the mountain at some point. Can you? There you go. Get into that office. There's more text logs and things in there. I must read. God, I want to scan all of the glowing things, but they're not all scannable. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Text one.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species
Mega funnel.
Unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
You can feel grief?
Am I not functioning?
You're becoming human.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good.
Becoming human.
It's very good.
And she said while they were talking, it looks like it used to hold something, a component that was removed, but I don't know exactly what she was referring to. Maybe this thing or something else.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth.
It's an extreme solution.
You, all things.
Oh. It's an extreme solution to essentially grow new people. But if the robots are wiping out everything all over the place, like, there doesn't seem to be much option. Hey, my Deathbringer. One of my Deathbringers. All of them are mine.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth,
What have you become
may
a
I
monster?
speak outside protocol?
Oh, hi, Gaia.
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound.
I'll be Gaia.
At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
So... is Hades... I'm trying to figure out if Hades or Gaia went wrong. Because, I mean, so far it seems like Hades is the bad one, but... you know, whenever you create an all-powerful AI, they always seem to have that, like, take things literally thing that happens and stuff like that. And some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, the Alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. So, 0 Day was the day when all extinction happened after all of the robots killed everything, and 0 Dawn is after 0 Day when they start rebuilding life again. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything, had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas. Suspended in what-ifs, more than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. ETH. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organism for a balanced, and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms, and insects. Rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. so they can return to a world that this time will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost the whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again, but not now, not like this, not on our watch. Ronson. Ronson is quite the name. Hold on, did I already... I did
No
not.
room.
I have no room. It's fine.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this,
I think she
I
already
can
knows
restore
how.
the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Oh my gosh.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
You're one of the grown
You
people.
don't know who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth.
No.
It's you, Aloy.
You're a
Or the
bastard.
creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Elizabeth's heir. You're the missing link. What?
Eclipse.
Where's my
You need to
Deathbringer?
get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Fuck, man. Big boy. The Sun King. Hey, rude. Didn't that blow him up too? No, he's fine.
Still alive. Good.
Good.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
By stomping on my face. You're gonna make me fight a Thunderjaw? What? What are you doing? What? Where's my armor?
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
My focus. Use the force.
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out.
It didn't happen.
In slaughter,
Not gonna
I am a
happen.
practiced hand.
His bullet necklace is actually kind of
So
cool.
why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Rost. You know it was wrong.
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No, I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you.
So that I could kill you?
So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Everything as it was meant to be.
Where's my death bringer?
Predestined and preordained.
You're a fool. You're a puppet. Let's try you're a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
Oh.
All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
To what?
Speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you.
What am I fighting?
After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed.
Rude.
I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
They cast me out.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it?
Don't break that.
And yet, so fragile.
I knew it. I'll take yours.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
What? Can I have my stuff at least? What are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? I'm coming for you. You and your simple existence.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day
horizon.
soon to break. And when it does,
dawn.
the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Corruptors. Been there, done that. I mean, yeah, there's 2 of them.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
And the Behemoth.
Many years ago, to consecrate this victory, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless
We have to fight a corrupt Behemoth.
of the Behemoth. Mighty is the Behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still in view of the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Okay. Okay.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use strength against it.
Okay.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
What pillar? The Behemoth into ramming the support
That makes
pillars?
sense.
Oh, I see. Where's the Behemoth? There he is.
It's down.
Broke my focus. And she come out wearing her armor on the other side. Hell yeah! I'm a badass. But I don't have a focus.
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it.
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks.
Something to do with its what now?
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Let's do hardpoint arrows. Ow, rude. Hard point. Oh, I broke the canister on his belly. Woo. Got you. Can I loot them? But you weren't expecting that, Mr. Fake Sun King.
Silence!
Sylens is my friend, okay? Sort of. And now the corruptors.
Shadows, kill her.
Okay, I know these things don't like fire.
Kill her!
Why
So-
leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Yeah, oi, Aloy. Huh? Sylens! What's that? It looks like it's an explodey thing. You know him, huh? Oh, so he's been able to tame the beast too. She just turned around and did like the double middle finger at him. That'd be pretty great. Traitor! Oh, about me. Hello, Sylens.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
So can I have yours then?
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
I remember that one.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Sylens.
That's when I was like 6.
I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Huh?
Yes?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Face-piercing things are freaking me out.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
He was still sitting on the table next to me.
It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting you in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you back in the sun ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora sacred land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later.
Okay.
In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Can I have it?
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel.
Oh,
for your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Goodbye. Can I? Nope, she's moving on her own. Oh, what's happening now? We're loading. Wow. Obtain Shadow Stalwart Light. I want to see what that is. Reach level 40. I have 5 skill points. How did that happen? I kind of want these ones, but I also want to do some stealth stuff. But I also need to end the episode, so I'm gonna end now before I waste any more time. But for now, thank you guys for watching. like this video, comment on it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like it. And I will see you all soon. Bye.